Internet, nice to see you. Um, I'm happy about the Tolson news. So, Amazon is doing their drone delivery overhaul in Tolson, Arizona. I had done some public work a couple months ago supporting us transitioning to AI drone air electric. Um, yeah, I think that's way better than grounding gas. Grounding gas is way worse than AI air electric. Um, see, the problem is that the money's printed at your debt and taxed, so gold wins, and you compete on purpose. So let's say you want to survive by your own business. You are competing with every other business. It makes sense in evolution, but it's harsh on an individual level. On an individual level, you make most people's lives about losing. So the one or two winners who just get handouts from the government, by the way, can succeed. So I'm against it. Yeah. I am for centralized distribution and workers being paid per action, not for time. The idea that people have to dedicate 40 hours of their week to you is, in my opinion, excessive, unless they live there and they have real time off. Because you have transit time, and if you put sleep into the equation, you have no time left for yourself. So, yeah, I want people paid per action. Um, I think just eyeballing it, they have individual motors on all the drum propellers. I'd prefer it if they had centralized pneumatics. Centralized pneumatics has a lot of power because you can spin a propeller quickly with just a gas tube. So, um, yeah, there's a few things you could do with that. I do think it's a step in the right direction. Having drones deliver your packages, awesome. You could do drones for packages first, and then you could later. I mean, what's stopping you from having a super heavy drone? You want to deliver a scooter or a TV? You could have a super heavy drone. Um, and also, it could be like, how do you do the delivery space? To me, you can give them a digital marker, like something the drone can see, and you have to have like an unobscured space, and it'll like bolt if it detects something. But there could also be neighborhood drop points. Uh, yeah, I think it's just a lot more efficient to have something that can fly, line of sight, and then doesn't have to, because if you take the what do you call it, the gas out of it, if you take the explosive engine out and you have pneumatics or electric, it'll be a lot quieter. Is that I fly a drone and it disappears at about 100 meters. At about 100 meters up, you can't hear it anymore, which is way better than a helicopter. A helicopter you can hear for miles, right? So yeah, a gunshot goes 2 miles, and explosive engines are using principles like that, and they're very loud. So I don't know about cable delivery. You know how it's like the drone stays high and it drops it down on a cable. I definitely think that I hate the parachute idea. I think the parachute idea is stupid. I think that having it on a cable that can detach itself is wise. Like it lowers it down, detaches, and brings it back up and flies away. That's really awesome. The drone has to lower its whole body all the way. Impossible and impractical. I think it's impractical. But I definitely think that you could put like a pad outside your home or where you want the delivery to be. It would be awesome for the roamers. Let's say I'm traveling and I'm at a campsite. What's to stop me from putting my pad outside my site, right? It's a cool idea. Um, Less is more, they say. I never learned that lesson. To me, more is more. Because one day people will live forever, and I'm talking for people for all time. You know, if it was just my contemporaries, yeah, I might be a little more short speaking, but I think they're going to keep it. The government drops safe. See, the government takes copies of the internet for enforcement. I think it does hide them, just like doesn't tell you. So, yeah, if the government has a secret rule like it can lie to its citizens, it doesn't have to tell you about that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Um, anyway, that's the news. Is Amazon's doing drone deliveries in Tulsa, Arizona. I felt honored by that because I'm in Arizona and I'm one of the people who is pushing for more drones. Yeah, drone deliveries. AI Air Electric. Now, with the AI overhaul comes basic income. You need people the ability to have a sustaining living without labor. And obviously, if you print too much, no one will work. And then money would be valueless if all the workers get paid, $200,000 a day or whatever. That's useless. Um, so I think the balance was holographic. I used the Tesla ratio, 333 a day free, 666 for the government. Private sector has all that cash to work on, and the outvent is a spot auction. So there's no taxes anymore. You can make as much as you want to make. I hope that that empowers people to feel truly rich. A truly rich person can feel like, yeah, I can actually gift people who need money, and I'll never run out. And you'll never have that feeling on your own unless you have a business or you work. You'll never make that amount of money unless you're a Jeff Bezos, but it will allow those people to stay powerful. I'm with it. Believed in himself. Um, yeah, AI Air Electric is way better than explosive gas delivery. I'd prefer the drone just like fly out, drop it off, and fly back and recharge. And especially like in Arizona where you have constant solar cover, you should never ever. I mean, I want to verify that pneumatics won't work. You can't have an air cylinder that slowly releases gas to spin your propellers. I know my drone can lift its body weight. My drone can lift things that are as heavy as it, easy. So you have a lot of options. Um, anyway, I do like seeing Amazon switch to drone delivery. I think it's like drone delivery and drone taxis are going to be way cooler. Can you imagine there's no bus? You just go to a drone taxi point and hit a button and a drone comes and picks you up. The explosive stuff is horrible. I hate the explosions, the explosive vehicles. They're loud, they're obnoxious. The dinosaurs roar again, you know what I mean? They stink, I think that what you get with AI Air Electric is a point A to point B, and a lot of people haven't believed it. I've mentioned this before, and people go, "No, that wouldn't work." Why not? You just said it wouldn't work, but it would work. You do it right, obviously. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm bothered by. I know how tough motors are to make. It's a very delicate coil, and all these magnets, and I would prefer it if you have like a centralized gas that pushes air to spin the propellers, and then you could just like close the there you go, close the openings. So I can't wait to live in my car again. I'm planning on moving back out into a van like March-ish. So yeah, it's gonna be way better. Being able to shower every day is nice, but I already got over it being a war veteran. I had already gotten over needing to shower every day. And once you do, people don't even notice. They can't tell it on your skin. They can't really tell it on your clothes. You know, the AI doesn't clean me up like at all. And this is just how I look. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you.